Let's go through LeetCode 616. Add bold tag in string. For this question, it gave us a string and also a string array words. It let us to add a bold if this kind of words appears in the string. For example, if there is ABC here and 1, 2, 3 here, right? So it will have a bold sign, just like a HTML tag, and it will have this kind of left tag and this kind of right tag. So it will looks like this. The thing is that for there may have some overlap. For example, this AA, and a B, we'll see it. All of the word will have can be found in the word array. So in that case, because we have this AA and this one, this AA is overlapped, and this B like this, they have the same point, and this B have a start from here to here. So you will see this word array covers every character in the S string. So we'll add this B at the beginning and this B in the end. So this question is like we can try to find for each word. For example, in the word list array, for each word where it appears in this string, we can convert this string, for example, to a char array, right? This is S. So this index 0, and until S, this is n minus 1. So what we're going to do is that we'll say if this word appears, for example, here, we are going to use a diff array. I'm not going to talk about this. If the word appears here, for example, this is a word. Another one, for example, it is another word called order. Okay, we find O-R-D-E-R, right? So we'll see. So this word and this order, they have overlap. So in the end, what we need is that we need to make sure this one, and this one, they are being bodied. So this is pretty much like we find this word and get an interval, and this is interval 1, right? This is interval 2, and we're trying to find the interval of trying to see how to merge the interval. So what we're going to do is that we can use a diff array. And for this diff array, if there is a word, we find a word. If that means if that is started character of the word, we'll have a plus sign to this index. And here, you see, this is the second word. For example, order, we have another plus sign. And here, the word end, right? Word end. What we're going to do is that we can have a minus sign after this if I is here, right? At I plus 1. In the next, when it's finished. And also this order, we'll have, for example, this place, we'll have -2 or -1 here, right? So we can have a sum variable. And if the sum starts from 0 to a positive number, that means that is the start of the merged interval. And this sum, if it is from a positive number to 0, that means this is the end of the merged interval. So in this case, for example, we can find a merged interval from here to here, right? And we are having the end, having the minus 1 will be one index more than I. So for the diff array, we are going to have an n minus 1 length. So at the end, it will be n. In the end, we just iterate this kind of diff array from 0 to n. This is included n, right? Trying to find those kind of places where the sum starts from 0 to a positive number. At that place, we add a bold left sign. And at a place where the sum variable starts from a positive number to 0, we add a bold right string. We can use a string builder to do this. So let's begin to write code for this. Firstly, let's convert this word to char array. And let's have a equals array with length. So we are going to have a diff array, which has a new int. I have an n plus 1. So we'll say for int I. We have this. We need to find where is word. For each word, we try to iterate in the string. For string words, right? We'll have a start index equals 0. While I say s.index o. It has index o word, and let's from the start index. If this one is greater or equal to 0, right? While this one greater or equal to 0. We'll have diff start plus, and we'll have diff let's have int length equals word dot length. Start plus length minus. And we'll have start plus. We find one index of the start. We can just move one index after, right? Because it's possible we find another word will be start from here, right? From the just index I plus 1, right? For example, we have a, right? If we have a word a, right? We can the next one we can just iterate I plus 1. So in this case, we have a diff array, and what we're going to do is that we're going to have a string builder. For int I equals 0. I smaller than n, plus, right? We're going to use two variables. One is called sum equals 0, and pre equals 0. We'll say if pre equals 0 and the current sum greater than 0, right? That means we have this kind of sum. Instead, we'll have this, right? Sum plus equal to diff start. And if the sum variable is just for example, we have a +1, right? If we at this place, it just start from 0 to a positive number, then that means that is start of the merge interval or the word which we we have been embodied. Then we just have a string builder append. This kind of right, the left part. And also we need to have a string builder append for every character, right? So that is array. Right? And after this, we try to look at whether it's end. Need to append the right B part that is equal pre let's do this. Sum equal to n, right? So we'll say if I does not equal to n. In this case, because the things that we have the I +1, the interval end at I, right? And this is the next position, which is does not have the word covered, which is unbodied. So this character is not bodied, so we should have this kind of sign add before this character, because this already been the next character. So we are going to write this. If pre greater than 0 and sum equals to 0, string builder append this. At the end, we just return string builder to string. I here the things that after we iterate, this one will have 3 equals to some, right? A, B, C, and here we'll have start equals S dot index O. Trying to see some other test cases. Okay. Doing like this way, the time complexity will be the things that we need to, for every word, right? We need to iterate the S, find the position, start end position. So if there are n word, and if the S length is m, the time complexity doing like this word, this kind of loop, it will m multiplied by n. And the space, we just have a diff array, should be just a O n.